My name's Isabella and I'm gonna try cutting my own hair. This is my hair before. So the last time I got my hair cut was about 3 months ago. I got long layers and I got it dyed copper. You can see by the state of my roots that it's time to go back to the hairdressers, but I cannot face the price that it's gonna cost. I'm gonna try and save a little bit of money and do half the work myself, cut it myself, and then just go to the professionals to get it dyed. This could be a disaster, but we're gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna attempt to do the hairband method and cut my own layers. So here's a look at my hair to start off with. You can see that my layers are kind of growing out. I got long layers, choppiness around the front, although when I got home from the hairdressers, I did have to kind of recut it myself around the front and around like my face framing layers, because I wasn't totally happy with how the hairdresser did it. And then throughout the months, I've just been like chopping random bits, making them shorter as they grow out. I'm getting a lot of split ends at the bottom, which is not good for my compulsion to split them. I'm gonna start by brushing my hair all the way to the front of my head. I'm gonna tie it in a hairband. People have been doing this online for years, so I figure like it can't go that bad. I'm gonna brush it out a bit more. Another hairband. Oh, this does not feel right because there's loads of my front hair here. Oh my god, I don't. So I have got some hair cutting scissors. I do not use these for anything else apart from cutting and trimming my hair. They have to be very sharp when you're cutting your hair, otherwise you can end up doing more damage than good. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with about an inch, so about this much. Kind of about an inch. Oh, bye hair. Now I'm going to point cut into the hair. Huh, okay. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference yet, which is a good thing. Baby steps. I'm gonna show you after each layer so you can see what it looks like. So that is what it looks like after the first initial cut. I'm gonna go, I think, a little bit shorter. Okay, I've pulled it back into the ponytail again and now it looks uneven. So I'm gonna rebrush it because this bit does feel looser here. Okay, I've done it again and it looks a bit better. I'm gonna take off another inch. And then point cutting to finish. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I like that length. It still doesn't seem a whole lot different than it was. There's this long bit here. We'll see how it looks from the back. Feels a lot better. It feels smoother at the ends already, and it doesn't actually look different at all. And I cut off 2 inches. What? Okay, so I think it's mainly kind of thinned it out around like the side chunks. I'm gonna take my next layer now. So for this one, I'm gonna go above the ears. This is what we've got. It looks freaking weird. I'm gonna do about ½ an inch for this one, just in case it looks really weird. Ah, I keep doing it like uneven. Like this side is always shorter than that side. I feel like if I come in from this side maybe. I'm trying to get the other side. Okay, this is from the front and from the back. So with this method, I feel like the sides of my hair, like at the front, are getting short a lot quicker than the back. I'm just gonna work on the very top. I can feel like the sides of my hair are getting really thin. Maybe that's normal and I'm just not used to it and that's what it's supposed to be like with layers, but it's making me nervous. What is this random long bit here? Okay, I don't know where that got. Let's check the other side. Oh, this is kind of similar. Okay, so now I've taken just the top section at the front. I've heard that you should do this part in like a V. Can you even see? Okay, and then point cutting. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like that actually. I want to get more of a back layer without cutting any more of the sides, so I'm gonna try taking just from the crown and trying the same technique and seeing if it works. Okay, so I'm taking just my crown section and I'm gonna do the same thing and brush it all forward. So here I have just the crown of my head, half an inch. Okay, so as you can see, there's not actually a whole lot of difference. It's really hard to see the layers, I guess because my hair is kind of all straight at the moment, but I'm assuming that when I style it, like the layers will show through a bit more, so I'll definitely show some footage of my hair styled at the end of this video. Okay, so I've taken the crown section again, and I'm just gonna go a touch shorter. I probably did about half an inch, maybe a bit less on that one. And this is what it looks like from the back. I kind of feel like the back is a little bit uneven. I think I'm just gonna give it a little trim from the front. Many years ago, this is how I used to trim my hair. Anyway, so I'm just gonna... It doesn't help that my hair has a bit of a flick to it. And I'm just gonna trim this little bit off here. Oops. Okay, I'm just checking that that's both roughly the same length. Yeah, that'll do. Let's take one more look from the back. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't look a whole lot different in terms of the length and the back, which is why I tried to do more layers on the back, but I guess I chickened out a little bit too much. But what I found about pulling all my hair to the front is that it kind of took off more from the sides than it seemed to take off from the back. You know, it's okay. I think it's gonna work for me. I'm not gonna cut too much off from the front because I actually kind of like how it is at the moment. I trimmed it not too long ago. I have to cut this random like long bit because it's like not, it's just not blending. So let's just get rid of that little bit there. Any random stragglers? That one, that bit's kind of long, but that bit looks like it blends more. Okay, now they're probably not even, but oh well. Just trim that bit a little bit. Here is some footage of my hair a bit more styled, just so you can kind of see. I might add in some like curly waves and maybe straightened, maybe a bit more blow dried. There you go. That's what it looks like. So that was the ponytail layers at home cutting method. Wasn't a disaster. I like it, it's not too bad. My hair definitely feels so much more fresh and healthy. It does feel a bit thinner, but that's what layers does. That's why I didn't want to go too crazy because I don't have a lot of hair to begin with. Thank you for watching. I hope maybe this gave you some confidence to try it yourself if you too are struggling with money a little bit and can't quite afford, you know, going to salons and getting expensive haircuts, because haircuts are expensive. Especially if you have a color that you're trying to maintain like me. Like, I need to cut costs somewhere, so hopefully I can just kind of cut it myself for the next 6 months or so. Guys, I'm going to be coming out with my very own lip balm very soon. It is raw honey and organic lavender. It has a ton of organic ingredients in it. It is completely plastic free. It's really, really good for you. So this is going to be coming out soon on Etsy, but it has not launched yet. I've been using it for a long time now and it's the one. Also, if you want to see more about what I'm getting up to in my personal life and some of my secrets and things that I'm working on behind the scenes, you can follow my Patreon. It's only £2. Patreon members always hear it first, so check out my Patreon below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.